Hi, welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful day today in Ireland. Actually, last 2 days, 3 days, it's really, really nice. It's like, no, it's not Ireland, it's Spain or whatever, Croatia. So I'm not busy today, and I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna make video. Today I would like to talk about healing again, because that's kind of my main subject in whatever I do. And maybe I would like to kind of discuss or talk about what what is healing and what's the purpose and how all those things goes. Uh, Healing is or heal. It's not destination. It's a journey, and I don't know anyone who's completely healed uh, and doesn't have to do anything anymore on himself or herself. So we are create from so many layers. If you go kind of on energy level, we have loads of layers, or kind of psychological level, we have loads different layers, and we have to peel all that stuff away. Uh, what's the purpose of healing? Purpose is basically to, from all what I'm saying is from my point of view, and I I have no intention to tell you, oh, that's the only truth and you should do like this. So it's a kind of my opinion and how I see certain things. So the whole purpose of healing is to be able to be close to God, light, and through closer to your truly self, or I strongly believe my higher self or our higher self. So we came here, uh, we signed a contract before we came here, and our souls, because they are not physical and they are kind of expansion from the God, and God source, wherever you believe, is looking for experience. We signed here to come here and have different experience. Uh, so many of us, I think all of us, we had many lives on this earth through centuries or millennia. Some of us used to live in different planets, different dimensions, different realms. Depend how old. It's not linear, but how old is your soul? Uh, that how much you have experience this earth, this dimension, or different dimension, different planets, whatever. Uh, I know some people, and they actually told me, "Oh, stop talking about star seeds and that we are not from Earth." I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That we are not all from the Earth. I strongly believe that there's a people, they are from the Earth. They are originally from the Earth. But also, I know that some of us, many of us, uh, we had life on Earth, but we also had lives in different planets and different dimensions, and that kind of memory is very strong with us. And every time when we die or pass, we go back to Source, and we was asked to come down here to help Earth and humanity to rise. Uh, that's I'm talking about star seeds and light workers and all that stuff. Those people who are light workers or star seeds, they are in general healers, and they have a mission to help people to heal, because um, light is spreading. So if someone is like healed enough, that same person spreading that light on other persons. It could be members of family, society, whatever. Now let's go back to healing. Um, Many of us, we have, say, traumas through childhood, through, I don't know, teenage years, trauma in the marriage or relationships. Or sometimes we are carrying traumas from past lives in this life, and some things happening all the time, and we don't know what's the real reason because there is no kind of logical explanation. So in that case, healer usually tap into past lives or even parallel life, because we are multidimensional beings. So, for example, you see me here as a Predrag in 3D, but then my other part of many parts somewhere out and doing a completely different mission in his life or her life. So it's, people think it's healing is actually, it's a kind of two main groups. Some of people, they think it's a lot of bullshit and selling nothing. And then you have people, they think that they're gonna kind of rid of all those baggages very quickly in few treatments, and that's it. Uh, from my experience and what I'm seeing with the people, uh, and for myself, because every time when I think, oh yeah, that's it, I realize there is another thing I should look into, and sometimes I really don't want to look in. But then, when time is ready for that thing's coming out, and you have to face with that. And depends how you, from what angle you're looking in that situation. Could be like if you look from victim perspective, it's gonna look very dramatic and destroying and loads of negative, not negative, lower energies. But then if you see, okay, this is something I have to sort out and let it go, you actually look from higher perspective, on issue or problem or whatever needs to be healed. Uh, so basically, when is someone is ready for healing or healing session, or I personally think when you start having that really strong feeling, you want change, you want let it go, you want release, you want you just you realize that you're spinning all the time in the same circle, and there's nothing, like you don't grow. uh, I think that's the best moment when you should start thinking, okay, how I should heal myself, or how I should start with the healing journey. I call that journey. And then, like, different people making different decisions. Some people, they throw themselves into, uh, say, groups, uh, which is more like a cult, and because like what cults offer you is a kind of sense of uniteness and all together, but like what we know, loads of those cults, they're actually they just serving to one person on the top. uh, and I don't know, from my point of view, it's not good decision to go. Then you have people who just, okay, I'm gonna look, I don't know, on internet, or I'm gonna ask someone for the healer who's gonna heal me. Now, there is a tricky thing in the whole thing, is that whoever represent themselves as a, I'm gonna sort you out, I'm gonna heal you, uh, for me, it's a kind of alarm, because that person, I'm talking about healer, is a drive by ego, or drive with some other entity. And usually, if you go in that direction, uh, healer uh, can do rituals, sacrifice, all those different things, and it's everything is wrapped around that you depend uh, about that person. So your life, your future, your any decision and anything depend on that person. So again, from my point of view, that's wrong. That's alarm. That's a red flag, or whatever you call. Uh, some people, they decide, and fair play, I really respect that. They decide they're gonna heal themselves. So they start getting and reading books about spirituality, uh, connecting with the people, doing research, and start being very honest to themselves. Uh, they start listening their heart, and that's main thing. Listen to your heart. Uh, Usually, I'm working with that kind of people who, when they come here, they already know everything about, I don't know, meditation, about energy vampires. They they have kind of memory about trauma, but not clear memory or trauma from the past or past life or whatever. So they are already on the path for healing. And I must say, it's joy to work with those people, because the 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 energies, my energy and their energy, start amalgamate together, and you can feel progress, and you can feel more light, and like, even when they come second time or third time, whatever, I always like to check with them uh, where they are, and when they come and they bring kind of new experience, new realizations, that, I don't know, where is the problem, where is the blockage, that's really, really good. Those people are on truly healing path. They don't expect that anyone's going to sort their own shit. They need help, and that's my job and my mission. But most of the work they are prepared to do. Uh, I really respect that kind of people, and like, please God, in the future I'm going to have that kind of people. But then, you, uh, okay, I'm not going to lie, I can choose who I want to deal with. And like I said before, I think I said before, uh, few of those clients, I actually refused, because first of all, I felt the energy is like all over the place, very pushing, uh, almost kind of aggressive way. You gonna do that? No. So I didn't want to take them, and I don't have a problem with that. But not let's not talk about those people. However, I have few clients, and I must say, every time when I'm kind of in doubt, am I doing right thing? Is it my purpose and mission to help people, help them to heal? Uh, and trust me, I have those doubts nearly every week, because I'm also human and I have my ups and downs and all that stuff. But somehow my higher self always send me confirmation, and usually send me through those people where we have really good healing sessions. So that means for me, it's like, oh yeah, you are on the right path. Just keep going, help more, do whatever you have to do. I also do healings on myself, and usually uh, I got the information when I have a healing session with a client. I got kind of information, where is my darkness, where I should look. And it's I don't know, it's weird, but uh, loads of clients coming with the same problem what I have, but it's kind of not the easy way, but it's a kind of more clear way, that when I'm working with them, I also working on myself, and I'm releasing loads of blockages and all that stuff. So I'm thankful for that, and there's no money to pay that kind of thing. Also, like, I would like to mention too that I bump into a few people who are offering healing sessions, and it's like so expensive. And if you don't have the money, they don't even want to talk about you, with you. Uh, I personally believe that everyone needs, whoever needs help, we should help. That doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself or your, I don't know, cross the boundaries or anything. I'm not talking about that, but I have no problem. Like, if someone said to me, listen, I'm stuck with whatever is going on and I can't afford, I have no problem sit with that person and do exactly the same, like a process or healing, like someone who's paying me for a session. So money for the healers not supposed to be issue. I have a problem personally. I have a problem with abundance, and I was talking to my friend today. We went for coffee, and we have expression in Croatia for the people who are like with the money. We call them. I have to translate on Croatian, on English. Uh, Drunk Russian millionaire. So just like, but I'm working on that, and like I'm more aware, and like even the things where I used to do, like throwing money away from myself, I now stop and, just kind of feel, okay, should I go that far or not? However, that's also part of healing. My problem with the abundance is from my childhood, and uh, for some reason I used to believe that I don't deserve abundance, I don't deserve money, love, uh, I don't know, happiness. So I'm working on that, and trust me, it's not easy. It's not easy at all, and especially, if you're carrying that things through the like years and years, it's harder to release the whole thing. but I'm not going to give up. Uh, let's go back to healing again. Different people have different things to be healed. Some of them, like I said before, they have traumas, and it's a kind of affect the mental, emotional body, light body. Some people have issue from past lives, but then you have people who have problem with attachments. Could be entities, energies, loads of different things, and they are just not able to rid of that, because I know most of probably lots of you think about, Hollywood movies where attachment is like whatever. It's not that. It's more complicated. And even when I start going into the old, sorry, microphone, all those things, I realized that it's so tricky and so, like I said, complicated. And what I noticed is that people who have attachments or those kind of things, they come on earth with the, what we call that, higher mission, or those people have more light to to share, and they are always heavily attacked, just, to put them out of their path and mission and all that stuff. uh, you'll be surprised that some people are, from angelic realm, but they are heavy alcoholics or drug addicts, uh, because it's a constantly pressure on them. So those people need help, and they need someone out, who can guide them and help them to rid of all those stuff. However, uh, I'm glad that more and more people actually start looking for the healing sessions. Uh, More and more people realize that they want to change. They don't want to work from 9 to 5 and pay the bills and die. Uh, they start realizing there is a higher purpose in their life and in this reality, and they start looking for help. And I was asking myself loads of times why I didn't start with the healing, be, not being healer, but the healing session before. But then I realized everything is in perfect time, and now it's a time, especially after 2020, the big switch happened, and loads of people start waking up, start getting more light into their bodies and energy field, and of course they're looking for help. And I personally believe that in the future, healing, all different kind of healings, like not just energy healing, what I'm doing, but loads of different healers gonna come on scene and help people. Of course, if we choose that timeline, because at the moment there's two different timelines. I think I spoke about that in one of my previous videos, where one timeline is like completely uh, artificial intelligence, everything is digital, everything is like a very um, like machine things. And then you have the other side, where is with technology. Technology is just a tool, depend who's using that tool. With technology, back to nature, it's a kind of closed circle, full circle, where everybody prosper in that life. So that's the two main timelines. I hope I'm more, not more, I am in that timeline where people respect each other, where there is no jealousy, there is no, I don't know, violence and stuff like that. Well, I hope we're gonna get there. In the meantime, we all need loads of healings from, like I said, traumas and all those stuff. And I'm looking forward to, for that whole journey. Like how I see myself is actually that I'm gonna work as a healer till I die. And I hope I'm not gonna be gone in my head before that. And I would like to share what I know with other people, because I notice here in a few healing sessions that actually the healers came and they're not aware that they are healers and they're gonna be healers. But I know, like in the future, like near future, we're gonna meet each other again. But I'm gonna pass whatever I know, knowledge or technique or whatever, to them, and they can share and help others. So that's the whole idea, because I got from other people what I know, and then I got my own downloads, and I'm willing to share, and they're gonna share it. So please God, like we're gonna be happy, whatever nation on earth one day. Uh, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. However, if you feel that you start, you know, kind of your healing mission, and you're ready to face with your fears, with your darkness, with blockages, everything what doesn't serve you and your higher self and your higher good, just contact me. You can go on my website, peterstach.ie, and you can make an appointment, or you can text me or whatever. Let's work together. I'm not savior. I'm not Messiah or whatever from Bible. I'm here to help you, to guide you, to learn something from you. So it's both way. And if this video resonates with you, just contact me. Till then, see you.